Now, with just 4 weeks to go till Christmas and lots of discounts on offer with Black Friday deals. Apparently, many of us are still leaving it to the last minute to buy their gifts, shopping on Christmas Eve. Well, that's according to a survey carried out by the Chartered Insurance Institute. But then on the other side of the spectrum, the survey also found that many of us can start shopping from as early as October. So what else do they find out about our Crimbo shopping habits? Georgina Gold is here to talk us through it. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon, Georgina.
Thank you for having me.
So, yeah, I can't believe the fact people are still waiting till Christmas Eve. I mean, what is that? What can happen when you do that? I can imagine you're probably not going to get the best deals. You're going to be in a scrum.
Yeah, there might be a few visits to the petrol station, I should imagine, on Christmas Eve. No, but overall, we found that yesterday was the halfway point when it came to Christmas shopping. Overall, Londoners were a bit behind the curve when it comes to when they start their shopping. So typically, we started about 3 weeks ago, so on the 2nd of November, whereas Londoners tended to start closer to the 12th of November mark. So potentially we're a little bit behind, or maybe we just know exactly what we're doing when we go shopping.
That's still quite early. I haven't even started my list yet, let alone starting the shopping for the things on the list. People starting in November and as early as October, that's still pretty early. People are starting to shop that early for Christmas presents?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what people were saying. I mean, depending on the region, it depends. But I think some of the earliest were about the 23rd of October.
Wow.
Yeah, very early.
That is really early. And then, as I said, there's the other end of the spectrum where people are still leaving it quite late, despite the fact, I mean, if I look at my emails, every day I'm getting emails on discounts and sales, not just Black Friday, but in general, we just seem to get discounts all the time, and yet people are still leaving it quite late.
Exactly. I think what was also interesting about the findings was that there was quite a substantial gender split with it. So women tended to spend 60% longer shopping for Christmas gifts than their male counterparts.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, actually, that does make sense. And we also, we're spending more hours. What is it? Men on average around 10 hours and women around
16. Yeah, quite a substantial jump there. London actually came a little bit behind for how long we take. So we spent about 11.5 hours on average, whereas the national average was 13.5 hours.
Right.
So
you don't have the time to shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Really.
We're just too busy running around.
We start later and we don't have enough time to do it. And then we're looking at the actual spend on Christmas gifts compared to other parts of the country. I would have thought London, you know, being the capital, highest earning compared to perhaps other parts of the country, I would have thought London would have topped the list in terms of how much we're spending, but we don't, do we?
No, we don't. We haven't done badly. We're in the top 3, so we've come in 3rd place. But the region that actually spent the most amount of money was the North East. So they came in at spending £396 per person last year.
Wow.
We've come in at spending £359, so it's not too bad, but we also have the Scots that are above us as well. The national average was £333, and the least generous, I guess, or maybe the ones that are more savvy, depending on how you want to look at it, was Yorkshire. So they came in at spending about £267.
So we're generous, but not as generous as the Scots.
Not as generous as the Scots,
All right,
no.
All right, brilliant. Georgina, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.